Do you ever wonder what it's like to run a farm alone? Well, I'll show you. And here I am doing some nightly chores as an example.
Hi, I'm Betty Brennan, and I run Bluestem Springs Farm on my own. I didn't always think I'd run this solo. For the longest time, I thought I'd have a partner, but I've realized over time I'm happiest doing this on my own. It's my own decisions with the animals and the vision for the farm. So I'll share with you the best parts and the challenges and what I've learned along the way.
For a long time, I thought I should do this with someone, but after years of relationships in which I often felt like I was carrying most of the weight, I realized I was happier going solo. So once I let go of the shoulds, I embraced solo life and found I actually love the freedom and flexibility of making my own decisions without compromises. Let's be real, farming alone has its challenges, and the biggest one for me is safety. Anything can happen on the farm. A fall, a bad horse riding accident, or an equipment failure. So I take precautions. My German Shepherd King makes me feel safe from any human threats. And when I ride a horse alone, I now wear a helmet, and my iPhone has fall detection features in case I get hurt, in case I fall off the horse. I routinely text friends as they check in, and they can track me via my iPhone. And I also have a horse boarding tenant, Julia, and she is here almost daily and would notice if something was wrong. So I have those precautions in place, which helps me feel safer.
One of the most challenging things for me on the farm is anything mechanical, like fixing my tractor. But I have a neighbor kid who's great at that, so I call him for help. And when I have other bigger tasks, I'll call other contractors to help. This year, I'm going to try and tackle doing the maintenance on my aerator motor. Last year, my neighbor came and saved me because I stripped a screw, and then I watched him do it. So I'm trying to improve my mechanical skills a little by little, but mostly I can hire help when I need it. So you can see the aerators in the pond run 24/7, 365. So of course that motor is going to need some maintenance. So there's always stuff like that around the farm. So pros and cons of running a farm and having a big house. You got to do all the maintenance. So it keeps you busy, that's for sure.
This is my pond aerator motor that I need to do maintenance on. So we'll see how I do. There are challenges to farming alone, but they don't compare to the rewards. I am surrounded daily by the beauty of nature. It is peaceful and serene. Nature is known to make you mentally and physically healthier. It has been my medicine. I also like the freedom of going solo. I make my own schedule, my own decisions, and farm the way I want to. I have a deep connection with the land and the animals. The sheep, King, my horses, Osage, these animals are family to me, and I wouldn't trade it for anything, and I got to make the decisions about what animals to have and not have. There is pride in doing it alone. If I had a man around, people might assume he's running things. But this is my farm, and I built it, just like I built and ran my last business. You might think solo farming means isolation, but I'm actually pretty social and have a lot of activities that involve other people. Last week I went to a 2-day organic grain conference. I had neighbors over for coffee. I had a meeting with insurance agents. I had a meeting with people that are helping me design a silvo pasture. This coming week I'm meeting with my farmers and NRCS and another insurance agent. I generally have something social every week or a couple times a week, actually sometimes too much. And research shows actually single people help their community and are more social than married people are. So it doesn't have to be isolation as a solo farmer or a single farmer.
Running a farm alone isn't for everyone. It takes grit, adaptability, and a willingness to learn. And for me, it is extremely fulfilling. So if you're considering farming solo, here's my advice. Embrace your independence. Don't let society tell you you can't do this alone. Build a support network. You don't have to do everything alone. And have a willingness to learn, whether it's how to raise sheep, mechanics, or marketing. Each new skill you learn will make you more self-reliant. So that's it. That's how I do it as a solo female farmer. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you're considering farming alone.